Hello, John with Welcome Landscapes here. Today we're going to discuss how to operate a Smartline SL800 controller. We're going to show you how to program it and pretty much give you kind of a rundown on how to use it. And this is a, right now it's a base 4 zone, and you can add 2 more modules there for an additional 4 zones. Also, there is a little loop in here. This is just needed if you do not have a wireless rain sensor hooked up. And since we do not have one hooked up right now, you're going to want to keep that on off. So to start off, we're going to set the time. Right now it's 5:30 on here, but it's the incorrect time. The real time is actually 3:30. So current date and time. We're at 3:30, and it is Thursday. So right now, this is system off. When you're ready for everything to run, it's going to be all green. System off, everything will be red. The important thing to remember is that program times are different from the zone run times. The start times are different from the run times. So starting off, we're going to have a run time, or a zone run time here. This says zone 1, and we want to program up and down. We can select which zone we want to program. Zone 1, we can program for, say, 10 minutes, which is, maybe it's a fixed spray zone. Zone 2, we're going to go up to 20 minutes or 25 minutes for a rotor zone. You want to usually run rotor zones longer than fixed spray because they cover a larger area and it takes longer for them to cover that area. So we just got 2 zones just for the sake of showing you how to do this. Then we want to go back to program start times. This is indicating the one here. When you have it on program start times, indicates the start time, not the zone. So you can select multiple start times, and we're only going to do program one start time. It's going to start at 12 a.m. and we usually want to start that early in the morning, probably around 6 o'clock. Went too far there. We're going to go to 6 here, and that will activate the entire cycle that you programmed on zone 1. Hit next, and zone 2. They both will come on starting at 6 a.m. So right now we have a total runtime of 10 minutes for zone 1, 25 minutes for zone 2. So that's a total of 35 minutes that it will start at 6 and end at 6:35. If you want to start another runtime, a start time for that particular cycle, you can go to start time 2, which you can program it, say we could do it for 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So then we have two start times for the exact same cycle. Now say we have a garden, like a vegetable garden, that we want to have on a separate program. We would put that on program B. A is going to be just 2 run times for that. So program B, we have it off right now on zone 1. And we want to go to zone 3. So we're going to go to zone runtime on zone 3. So select zone 3. And we will select, say, since this is a drip zone, we're going to have to run that for at least an hour. We're going to go up for 1 hour on that. And then we go back to the program start time. We don't want it to conflict with program A, which has our lawn zones at 6 o'clock, and we know that's for 35 minutes. So let's say we're going to start this at 7 o'clock. So we'll program B for 7 a.m. Also, it's important to notice that there are days to water here, and when you go to days to water, you hit days and hit next, and it'll show all of the days that it's running up here, Sunday all the way to Saturday. And when you hit next, it'll select Monday. And if you don't want it to come on Monday, we'll turn that off. Right now it says B right there. So we want to keep them all on every day for a vegetable garden. But now we want to go back to A. We're not running we're actually not going to be running the lawn zones every day. So we're going to go to A, keep hitting it until A shows up right there, and we're still on days to water, and then we hit next. So let's say we want Sunday on. Good. Hit next. Monday we're going to turn it off. Hit next. Tuesday we'll leave it on. Hit next. Wednesday we'll turn it off. Thursday we'll leave it on, and Friday we'll turn it off. So right now we can see that we have Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday on program A, which is starting at 6 o'clock. So on program B, hit next. You keep hitting program here until B shows up. Push next, and then every day it's still coming on for program B. And it will be coming on. Off will be, program B on 1 will be off, of course, because that's a lawn zone. We didn't program that. Zone 2 is still off. But when we get to zone 3, which is the garden zone, that will be running for 1 hour. You can choose other methods of watering by simply hitting this, and you can go to even days, or you can go to odd days on program B, and there's multiple selections you can do, but choosing the days that you want to water is usually the best way, so you know exactly what the schedule is. So when you're all done, hit it to run, and you can press the start manual if you want to run it through the cycle, and it'll go through all the cycles, whatever you programmed. On A, say you select A, you hit run program, or press start here, and it'll run through the whole cycle for manually. Or you can do an individual zone by going to manual right here. It'll select what zone you want to do, 1, 2, or 3, because you have 3 zones, and then you select how many minutes you want it to come on. For here we'll do, say, 10 minutes, and we'll hit back to run, and it'll run for 10 minutes. Right now I don't have anything hooked up to this, so it's going to be wondering what's going on. Actually it is going, but there's nothing hooked up. On this side you got all different options. You can choose a soil type of what that particular zone is watering, or the plant type, sprinkler type with rotor versus fixed spray, but this is less important really. The most important side is all this, getting the right schedule going. Under advanced settings you can do a test, and you can see what the output of each valve is showing, and that's about it.